I'm Aaron Slominski, the Western District Supervisor. Manage the Northwest Fisheries District. Up in the Northwest, we didn't have a severe winter as the rest of the state did last year. We still had snow on lots of ice, but we didn't have a lot of winter kill last year, which was a good thing. I mean, we had a few lakes that had partial winter kills, and probably the only lake that had a significant winter kill was Kettle Lake. But other than that, we fared pretty well compared to the rest of the state up in the Northwest. So far, we're having a pretty mild start to the winter, a lot warmer, no snow cover yet. But some of the lakes are ice capped now. There's a little bit of ice fishing activity going on, but just with the thin ice, people should be cautious when they start to venture out this early. Yeah, so probably the most popular walleye fishery up in the Northwest would be Lake Darling, managed by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. It was a pretty good summer for walleye fishing this year, and things are shaping up with some decent ice, I guess, for this early start. So Lake Darling would probably be your best option for walleyes, and then the other two lakes with good walleye populations would be Blacktail Dam and Northgate Dam. Yeah, plenty of pike opportunities up in the Northwest. We don't stock a lot of pike, but they're just naturally reproducing and doing their own thing on several lakes. So some of the better pike opportunities would be Blacktail Dam, Tioga Dam, Skirmal Lake, Clearwater Lake, and Smishik Lake. So we don't have a lot of great perch opportunities, but one of the better options for perch this winter might be Epping Springbrook Dam if you want to find a keeper perch. Blacktail Dam, Smishik Lake also have perch, but they're not very big. For bluegills, some of the better options would be Northgate Dam and Smishik Lake. Bluegills are really abundant, and you can have the chance of finding a bigger bluegill in both lakes. And Coteray Dam is also a good option for some bluegills. Trenton Lake has been one of them crappie producers for several years now, and there's some really big crappies in Trenton if they're biting, if you can find them. Yeah, so on our North Dakota Game and Fish website, the Where to Fish page is definitely a useful tool to find information about any lake, or you can search by species, you can search by county, you can search distance from any town in the state. We have stocking reports, some of our recent survey data, graphs and tables be available to break down size range of all the fish species that are in the lake. So it's a really great tool to find out where you want to target your next fishing adventure, what species you want to target, if you're looking for bigger fish or smaller fish or whatever. It's a really great tool for anglers to use. Plenty of fishing opportunities in the Northwest. Just if you want to venture out on this early ice, be safe, check ice conditions as you go along, and if we don't get a lot of snow cover, there should be decent access this winter and plenty of opportunities out there.